know that a lot of married women do not enjoy sex with their husbands? 80% of married women do not enjoy sex with their husbands. I'm going to tell you why. Do you know why? Because they pretend a lot. Everybody gets into marriage, and the moment they get married, they start to pretend. Because you want the man to see you in a certain kind of way. You want the man to think you are good. You want the man to think you are innocent. You want the man to think you are a certain kind of person. Now you pretend. What is pretending? It simply means you don't express yourself. Pretense is lack of expression, when you cannot express yourself. So during sex, a lot of married women do not enjoy sex with their husband because they don't express themselves. They pretend. You don't know what to tell. You don't know how to tell him, baby, you're not doing it right. Baby, this is why I want you to touch me. Even when you feel something, you can't even open your mouth and mourn. You are stiff. Your expression is inside. You are dying inside. Sex is not exciting. The most exciting thing about sex is the expression. If you're not expressive, you cannot enjoy sex. Yes, it is that expression that gives the man that manpower, that zeal, that, my wife is enjoying it. I'm doing it well. It boosts his ego. That's why your husband prefers doing it with a younger girl. That's why your husband prefers doing it to his side chick, because his side chick will scream for him. His side chick will express herself for him. It is that expression that he runs to. But you as a woman, you're just like a log of wood lying there. Sometimes your husband might be doing something right, but you don't want to express yourself because you don't want him to see you as a bad woman. You don't want to see you as a spoilt woman. That's why we keep saying as relationship counselors, marry your friend, not your father. When you marry people who are your friends, you can express yourself. And that's why a lot of marriages are suffering today. Your marriage is suffering because you married somebody that you can't express yourself to. When you're happy, you can't laugh well. When you are sad, you can't frown. When you want sex, you can't talk. When somebody is satisfying, you can't moan. That's what is called living in bondage. And a lot of married women are living in bondage. Why? Because all you wanted was marriage. You didn't want friendship. You didn't take time to build and understand the person you are getting involved in. Now you're going to be living in bondage till the day you die for the rest of your life. For those of you who are out there, the single ladies, please, you have a chance. If you want to take a step to get married, marry people who are your friends. When you marry your friends, the essence of marrying your friends is expression, being expressive, being free to tell people how you feel. Because if you don't tell people how you feel, how do you expect them to treat you? Now, sometimes people do not treat you right because you cannot even express yourself. Please, for the married women who are still in marriage, it's time to sit your husband down, open your mouth and talk. Find a way to talk. I didn't say nag, I say talk. It's time to open your mouth. It is because you're not talking. That's why the sex is not enjoyable. The moment you start to talk, the moment you start to tell your husband, this is the right place to touch me. This is where I want you to touch me. This is how I want. It helps. The moment you start to express yourself, at least make a sound. Let him know that, oh, I touched the right button. He continues touching them. But because you don't express yourself, I understand. Society is going to judge you. Yes, you have some shitty religion that says you should not mourn during sex. Yes, your husband is one culture or he has one silly title in his village. I understand. But it's time to unlearn all those things you have learned and relearn new things. A lot of married women are cheating. A lot of married women are sleeping with younger boys. That's the truth. The married women even express themselves more with the younger guys. Just the same way men express themselves with the younger guys. Both the man and the woman are both pretending in the marriage. The man doesn't express himself. You see your husband putting in manpower on a small girl, trying to satisfy a small girl to get to orgasm. But when it comes to his wife, he is nonchalant because you're not expressive. A small girl open her mouth and say, I did not come, oh. You did not do it well, oh. Do it like this, oh. Hold me. That is what they enjoy. And that's why they keep going back. But you're not expressive. Tell your husband where to touch you. Unlearn all those archaic things. Express yourself. Open your mouth and talk. It doesn't make you a prostitute. It doesn't make you a harlot. Your husband is supposed to be part of you. Your husband is not supposed to be your father. Your husband is not supposed to be your uncle. He's supposed to be your friend. Somebody you tell how you feel. Your body has become his body. So he's supposed to the both of you are supposed to enjoy sex. He's not supposed to come inside of you and go out. He's supposed to make you enjoy sex. You're supposed to make him enjoy sex. Many of you are suffering. And that's why you can't bond with your husband. Because there is no sex involved. So people are just going in and out. It's time to open your mouth and express yourself. Talk! Please! A lot of marriages are suffering. lack of sex, lack of communication, lack of expression, just because of the archaic things you have learned from the past. It's time to unlearn it and begin to enjoy your marriage. Many times, nobody is holding you from your marriage. You are the one living in bondage. You are the one that is chaining yourself. It's time to open that padlock and lose yourself. Stop all this, your prayer points. That is not the thing. Some of you, the bondage is you. No matter how you pray from today to tomorrow, nothing is going to happen because the bondage is you. You are the one tying yourself. Open your mouth and talk to your spouse. Open your mouth and express yourself. Free your being. That's the only time you can enjoy marriage. I hope I've been able to pass a message. It's time. It's time to unlearn all those things you have learned and relearn new things. That is why your marriage is suffering. It's time to open your mouth and speak up. Please.